we're in the car again, driving, and this is completely alien to me, towards London at 4:27 p.m. on a Monday night. Am I a complete idiot? Don't have to answer that. Or is this for something perhaps a little bit special? Well, let's roll the credits and we'll find out. Hello my vacuum cleaner chums, how are you today? We are on the M4 heading into London, and I'm being careful to stick to 50 miles an hour because that is the average speed limit of this road at this time. We are just coming past the beautiful little village of Slough, yes, and heading towards the M25. But why? Well, as part of my recent at the time of filming this, I'm not sure when the video is going to go out, fame and fortune, my personal assistant, Mr. Hoover, has got an email for me saying that this lady has an old vacuum cleaner and would I like it. Now, you've always got to be a little bit careful when you get an email like that, because some people's idea of an old vacuum cleaner is a 2003 Hoover Pure Power, and there isn't really any Hoover Pure Power that would have me driving towards London in the start of the rush hour. But she sent some pictures and that changed everything. So I'm going to carry on now. I'm filming this a little bit early in my journey because I'm going to need Google Maps front and centre soon. So while doing this bit now, it's getting dark as well, so basically I'm going to carry on and I'll see you back at home with the spoils of our collection. Some considerable time later, it is now 7:30, we are home. And why did I go all the way into outer London? I went to get this Vintage Hoover, as yet, model number, I've been sat down too long, unknown. Beautiful though, look beautiful. We're about to, I should have got my knife. There we go. Let's unpackage it. She asked me if I wanted to look at it in the storage unit place, but I declined because, well, A, it's free, you know, and one can never be too picky about anything for free. B, I didn't need to. I knew we were going to be looking at it here. Where the devil is it? Aha! Apparently it used to be her mother's. Her mother died, and they're cleaning out her house. Oh, there. So here we go. There's one bag off. Smells very musty. Oh. And here goes, oh, the bag's come off. The other bag. Very nice indeed. Now the bag is on back to front. It was on back to front in the pictures that she sent me. So we'll leave that for now. And have a look at, it doesn't like to stand up. She mentioned that. I won't force it too much because it normally comes with a good old grease up. Oh, we have a broken wheel there. In fact, both of the wheels were a little bit tatty, but actually 612 rear wheels might be that. It is a Hoover Model 700, which does not appear on the Bible of serial numbers because they start from July 1945, and this was obsolete before 1945. It will be a, I think, 1920s machine, so we'll have to look at that. Haven't got that far yet. Yeah, here's underneath. In fact, I have a screwdriver here, so we can undo the 4 screws that hold the belt cover on this very vintage old girl indeed. In fact, this might be the most vintage machine I have had So I've had a 725, I think, something like that. I think this, yeah, I don't think I've had a 700. It reminds me a lot, actually, of the 825 that I did from America. Right, how do these come up? Ah, yes. There is a clip under here, but obviously decades pass without them being opened. Ah. Come on. The amount of fluff falling out is, I think, the problem here. I just need something to bite. Okay, that's not coming off. But we have a belt. It is very loose and very worn. We have a brush roll with excellent strips that side and not quite so excellent strips this side. But it's there. It's in very good condition. All the wheels are pretty knackered. Might have to see about replacing those. So okay, we'll pop this back on. That was a little bit of a pointless sidetrack there. So I'll just pop the screws back in and we'll turn it around. Have a look at the top. Checking the wiring as we go, because these can be an absolute death trap. But that's never stopped me before. I just won't touch it. Right, so there was that. Up top we have the Hoover. Beeps as it sweeps, as it cleans. Let me come up. There we go. Look, this thing definitely needs the Hoover Lux treatment. It's not too scratched up. It's just, filthy, really. Got the bumper. Yeah, it's looking all right so far. I think a little bit of a... Ah, there we go. That stands up now. Fantastic. What I want to look at is this envelope here. Because apparently it has the guarantee for this very machine in it. So let's see what's in here. We have a belt that really doesn't go with this vacuum. We have some sort of rubber gasket that doesn't go with this vacuum. Here we have an envelope from Hoover Limited. Oh, wow. Now let me just untatter this for you. Even the postage stamp is 1929. There we go, look. C.W. Matthews Esquire. Mitcham. 18th of October 1929. Tis, here we go, Hoover cleaner number 7H341365. 7H34. Yeah, 1365. So this is the original. I'll scan this in. Guarantee for this vacuum, printed on the 9th of October 1929, which must then date this to be 1929, because I doubt they would have gone to all that effort if it wasn't. We also have a flyer for some landscaping services. We have a photocopy of the guarantee. doing her research. We have a printed advert for one of these. Look, the Hoover Model 700. I might try and find the original website address, and we'll have a look at that. But that's quite interesting. So yeah, that is this very machine. Right, we'll pop that up there, and we will now take the bag off, which isn't coming off terribly easily. Right, we'll see if will it come off from. Oh blimey! Right, I'm going to have to move this split pin. Got to do it the hard way. Hang on. Oh, you can see my filthy house. Look. Not been at home since 7 o'clock this morning. Yeah, I've been out the house for 12 hours. There we go. Right, let's have a look at the bag. Which, oh dear, well, it is in beautiful condition to look at. It's going to need a HEPA flow though. But it is fairly spotless inside, which you won't see, so that is okay. This is rusted on to the fabric, and not going to take it off yet, because generally when you take it off, it doesn't come back on. It has, look, it's original hook, so I didn't need to take that flipping split pin off at all. Let's leave that on the ground and take the cable off, which in no way is original. It's also very heavily taped up. Let's see what lurks under the tape of possible catastrophe. There's a little split in the insulation there. This might be more tricky to get away from now. I've just felt the cable crack. like a proper snap. Yes, we will have to rewire this before we turn it on, because that is, yeah, I don't, it may not be the original cable. Yeah, it's there as well, look. May not be the original cable, but it's certainly still perishing. However, the switch is up there. The handle grip seems to have melted slightly. Not quite sure the best way around that. In fact, maybe to cut it slim and then black electrical tape. But apart from that, it's very, very good. It has been rewired. Look, it's got the same rubber cable coming down to there, and I don't think that should be like that. I think normally they are braided almost. So that's okay. So yeah, this has seen work before, I think, but that's fine. It's about to see work now. I'm going to go and find a piece of cable with a plug on it, and we'll have the top bit apart. So I've got you laid down, and I have the handle here, and I have this random piece of flex with a plug and some ends on it, which will do for now. So the next step is to see what lurks under here. Yeah. Okay, take that off. Oh, it's a very old switch. That's exactly the same mechanism that I had in the Electrolux Model 12. Literally, actually, almost an identical switch. This isn't a Hoover switch, I don't think. Oh, let's slide this down a little bit. Yeah, this cable, oh my goodness, has it just been tied together or has it been soldered? No. Right, well that's that bit unwired. I'm glad we did this now. We'll take that terminal off. Get rid of this. It is still quite old, there are just 2 black wires and the fabric insulation that old wires have. So that is going in the bin, although after I've taken off the MK, yay, we have an MK, a little bit of chip on the top, but ultimately very good indeed. So I'll have that off later. I'm not going to faff around with that right now. Right now, we've got to see if we can put this through here. And we'll give it a fair bit of slack. Don't actually... You can earth these. You can earth them from the bolt off of the handle. We might have a go at that. What we need is the neutral, which goes here. And I'm just going to bend this wire, which isn't cracking. It's the original wire internally. What the heck's under here? Nothing? Okay, that's fine. Oh, where's that knife go? Oh, bent my arm back. Let's just take a little bit more off of here, so we can use it to form a ring. This is actually an offcut of a rubbery cable that I got for the Hoover 800. This one's American cousin, and the Electrolux Model 12. And it's actually what I'll probably buy when this is fully refurbished, and for my 725 and 825 for its final cable, because it does suit these oldies really, really well. It does. So we'll pop that in there and do its little screw up, and hopefully this will stay put. Whilst I pause the camera and crimp together the neutral cables and pop a little bit of heat shrink over the connection. Back in a sec. A little while later, and we have a nicely heat shrunked, crimped connection. The live going to the switch, which I'm going to try and leave on, so at least when we turn it on at the wall, I'll know that it's going to be on. Now I'm going to try and earth it, which is incredibly fiddly, because it involves trying to keep this earth cable with the lack of a crimp, because I'm not going to town yet, because obviously it's all going to come apart anyway. Oh, we forgot that, which is quite important, because this switch is open to the absolute elements at the back. Oh, that'll do. I think the earth cable's clamped there anyway, so it's not going to make a difference. Oh, problem is now is trying to line up these fiddly little screws with where they need to go. I can feel this one rattling around its hole. It doesn't seem to have gone inside of it yet. There we have it. One very short but very, very safe cable. What I have noticed putting it together is, look, there's a little one by the switch. Not that my camera will focus on that very well. There we go, look, there's a little one. So that's handy. I've also noticed, look at the wear on this handle. Wow, that is astonishing. These are almost impossible to powder coat, because obviously this doesn't come off like the later ones. So this is going to be a spray paint job with this masked off. But that is for the future. For now, well, we best see if this thing actually works. Set you up there. I'll kick this out of the way and chop the plug off in a second to put the rest in the bin. And because I only have this amount of cable to play with, it is on. I have a socket here, so let's see if it explodes or if it's going to be okay. Not live. Oh, hello. likes it. It's trying. I think though it's set to the wrong height. Which, oh no, it's not seized up. Now, if you push it, if you twist it down, it brings the front up. So, and again, this is being a bit of a pain because I've got to manually manoeuvre it. I think the belt's doing alright, you know. Oh, just that bang. I love seeing those bags. Tell you what, it doesn't like this carpet, which is understandable since you didn't have a carpet like that when this one, my lad. That's too hot. So we've got to raise this to lower the front. This is a slight problem with the oldies, they do need adjustment. It's trying. Back it up. Yeah, I can't stop the brush roll with my hands. Doesn't like this rug. Well, in fact, I know how we can make it happier. If I come over here, out of shot, I'll take another chunk of ceiling out. I'll get the nice carpet that all beats as it sweeps as it cleans machines seem to like. I think it's the wheels. No, not getting much action at all. I think most of the problem is these wheels. Oh yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah. So in these new wheels, that's why it's impossible to push. They're worn. It's almost like they've been somewhere hot, and they're just melted. Oh, the bag's fallen off as well. So it needs wheels, which shouldn't be that hard to source because they use those wheels for years. And we'll wrap the little bit of cable up that we have and say, there we go. My Hoover 700. I want to take the top off quickly. What do you reckon? We're in for the long haul in this video, aren't we? And I want to see what the inside of 100-year-old vacuum cleaner looks like. Now bring it a bit closer and we'll take the top off, because it always intrigues me that that screwdriver doesn't fit. That, you know, what could be under these motor covers that may not have been removed for decades. Decades and decades and decades. There's no headlights on this model. Look at that. Spotless. The armature is in excellent, excellent condition. It seems to have carbon brushes. Yeah. There's nothing really wrong with that at all, is there? Oh, I found little ratings plate as well at the back. It is made by Hoover Limited in London. So it's a British machine. Must be one of the first British machines, I would say. Obviously, if you follow the Hoovering group on Facebook, you're, well, I'll say about to see this or about to post it. You would have seen it way before this video goes live if you are on there. Do follow that. And on Instagram, I'm on Instagram. It's about to go on there as well. Go everywhere. Everywhere it could possibly go. Oh. There we go. Mint! Just looking... Oh, yeah, that worked then. Mint, but in need of some love, which it will get eventually. It's going to perhaps not happen straight away. Certainly not at the time of filming this year. I need to look for ones being broken for the wheels, really. But I reckon that, with a bit of Dorian Deluxe polishing services, will come up an absolute treat. And hopefully the next time you see it, it will look a little bit better than this. But either way, thank you very much to the person who gave me this. If you ever see me on YouTube, you saw me in the Daily Mail, so hopefully you will. It's beautiful. Thank you so much. We have to get all three of them out at some point for a lovely photo shoot. Thank you all for watching, and myself and the Hoover 700 will see you soon. Bye bye.